go in or no?
Yeah, we can start going in.
Many young Pandaren warriors have vanished into this tomb. Have your
Give me
wits
some
about you.
food. Yeah. I love mages. Thank you.
Alright, so Ryu, you can hear me?
I love my vending machine.
Can you hear me now, Ryu? Alright, cool. We're inside, by the way, Ryu.
That's nice.
Where's Ryu? It's a miracle.
Right? Can you
Good job,
hear?
Mr. Logan. And I was a pumpkin man.
I couldn't help it.
Well, you know.
Where's Harley?
Father.
It's weird because it says she's in our zone, but oh, maybe she just.
Okay, I'm back.
No, she ain't.
So I'm gonna get my husband to explain the first few fights for us, so it might go a little smoother.
We can, you want to have him do that when we're at the bosses? I think this group up here pull all together either way, so I don't think it matters. I mean, down the stairs, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We also gotta kill the patrols, the DPS race kind of shit. Okay. Alright, so remember for the patrols up here, they're a DPS race, so if you're ranged, try to stand at the top of the stairs so you can start DPSing as soon as possible.
Did we get the same combination as last time? Amethyst, Jade,
No.
Vault?
We got Amethyst this time instead of Jasper, so you don't have to worry about the chains.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank God. Alright, we're gonna pull right side first.
I want a creepy. I want a creepy crate. Where'd you?
Okay. Harley, do you want your husband to explain it, or do you want me to just go and explain it as best as I can? I don't mind either way.
He can explain it. He's right here. Baby, you want to explain the first fight? Alright, I'm putting him on now.
Yeah, you got me so confused.
Tune in next month for the best and latest in trance and progressive with your host, Ray.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see, give me a rundown on what you're doing already, what your kind of plan is for this boss.
Well, right now we got Cobalt, Jade, and Amethyst. I'm going to be tanking 2 of them in the corner, and then my off-tank's going to be taking the other one over there. And then we're going to be taunt-swapping according to the energy bars, but right now it's basically don't stand in the Cobalt mine, don't stand in the Amethyst pools, and make sure we overload on petrification.
You're gonna need to dedicate one person, either a pally, I don't know what your group makeup, I'm kind of looking at the moment. You need to dedicate one person that can pop a shield, most likely your rep pally, if that is a rep pally, or one of your pallies, even if it's a holy pally, can pop a shield and run through every single ice barrier on one side. Normally he can get about 3 to 4. This will clear off the side in case when you're coming back all the way down the room, to do the circle backwards. We noticed that it was very much easier once we cleared one side and then we could keep tanking around the circle. Let's see, you're mostly just dodging kiting on this one. I would suggest your off tank is always lined up on the gold bar on the right side, or around there. That way he's dropping them around there. That way when he's coming down on this other side, he's hugging the wall where the other tank was at. That's pretty much it. I can't really tell you much more than you already know on this boss. This boss is just pretty much movement. You pretty much have the easiest makeup of all 3 this week, so...
Yeah, that's what I've seen, yeah. So, I mean, that sounds pretty much what we're trying to go at, yeah.
But I definitely got you on the next bosses. I mean, this one's just pretty much, it's on your tanks. Eventually one of them are going to explode. You don't have fire chains, so you don't have to worry about stacking. I would suggest your DPS or something, even though you don't have to stack, to spread out around the boss as you're kiting down the room. You'll pretty much kite all the way down and kite all the way up. You kind of change sides with your tank. I noticed if the off-tank, taking the 1 ad, if you stay out farther, normally you can swing back in closer on the second time around, and you don't have to break any of the frozen orbs, or the frozen traps.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
But I'm going to hand it back to Headset. If you got any questions, let me know.
Alright, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Alright,
So I guess I'll give a small review on, like, the little things that we do. The Cobalt Guardian will occasionally drop a Cobalt mine on the floor. You have, like, a second to get out of it. So make sure you make sure you run out of the mines and don't stand in them. Same thing with Amethyst Guardian. He'll drop an Amethyst pool somewhere under a player. Make sure you run out of it, don't stand in them. And then the Jade Guardian will just do damage occasionally to everyone in the raid. Other than that, I think that's basically it. It's all up to me and Ryan to get down the tank and the taunts and the overloads, make sure they don't overload and stuff. So the big priority for the DPS is just don't stand in the shit. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, and Clarissa, if you can, like you were saying, if we have like too many Cobalt mines on the floor and it's hard to move around, you can pop your bubble and you can run through them real quick and it won't deal any damage to you.
Alright, then let me know when you want time warp.
Okay, though.
Can you yell at me when you want me to do my shield thingy and where, please?
Alright, I'll try and keep track of that too.
I'm sorry, I just... Somebody. I mean, it doesn't have to be you, just somebody.
I could try it with my power word shield too. I mean, if Clary can't since she's healing.
Well, I mean, it's not that I... Well, yeah, you...
Oh well, let's see what happens.
It does save me a long time to pass some of my heals.
Okay, so Ryga's gonna open up and he's gonna start tanking the triangle. I'm gonna get the other two. And don't say anything, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I think we're good to go whenever you guys are ready. And it also helps, so try and DPS the ones that they're next to, so DPS the ones that have them together. Basically the ones I'm tanking.
I thought it was DPS the color bar.
Well, they don't really take damage if they're alone, so...
Okay.
Well, yeah. Alright, you ready, Ryga? Alright, let's pull. Go for it. Right, don't stay on the mines yet.
Is that what I can run through?
Yeah, you can run through the mines when you can, but don't touch them otherwise. Yeah, like, try to be a little bit faster with the taunt. Can you hear me fine now, though, Ryga? You know, I guess it was choppy when I told him to taunt. Alright, so make sure you guys watch out for the cobalt mines. It's really crucial you guys don't walk into them or anything. Try your best to avoid the mines.
I have like glowing green around my screen. Is that normal?
That's somebody's incense.
Oh, okay.
Vanity thing. You put it down and it causes the tunnel vision stuff.
Are you guys ready to give it a go?
Yep.
Alright, Ryger, you ready to pull? I'll try and call out the taunt a little bit louder for you next time. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's Amethyst, so can you taunt Cobalt and I'll taunt Amethyst? Ryger, can you taunt Cobalt? Alright, can you taunt Jade? And I'll taunt Cobalt.
Yeah. Those fucking puddles on the floor, man, are crazy.
Well, that's why they kited them up and down the room.
Husband says you have to kite them down in a straight line.
Like normal. Just do it like normal.
Normal.
Raga said he's gonna relog real quick because he's not getting like the frames on the side or whatever, so he's not able to target the bosses. So like, when we engage the boss, you guys get like the 3 frames on the side, right? Where it shows you like the current bosses. I guess Raga isn't able to do that, so he says it's hard for him to taunt. Like it should show the Cobalt, and then the Jade, and then the Amethyst.
Can you tab target?
Well,
Alright, we're just waiting on Raga. Alright, so Clarissa also, are you there? If you start to see too many blue crystals on the ground, just, like if you see like at least 3 or 4 on the ground, go ahead and pop like, what's it called?
Yeah,
Divine Shield. Yeah, Divine Shield and run through them so people have a little bit more room to walk. So I'll be a little bit easier on us.
Like, honestly, you guys were dying so bad, I didn't feel like I could take the time from healing you to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ever get a chance, you can try and do that.
I will.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, I mean, if you have any, like, reduced damage, reduced, like, damages and stuff like that, go ahead and get a mine so we have more room to walk around and stuff.
Yeah, anybody that can do anything like that to help would be awesome.
Alright, let's do it. Ready? Alright, Roger, can you pull Cobalt? Roger, can you pull Cobalt? There's gonna be Jade overload to one. Oh, fuck. Dang. Oh, that's a head start.
So my shield has a 5-minute cooldown, so I can do it like once at the beginning, and if the fight lasts long enough, then again after 5 minutes. I mean, not at the beginning, but you know, when there's like full effect. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be a while before I can do it again.
I'm sorry, what was that? Hey Flexios, do you have anti-magic shield?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so I think one of the overloads are kind of, I don't know, they're kind of, you can't really dodge one of them, so I think we might need to put down an anti-magic zone. Every so often to be able to, you know, evade that, and I think, would you be able to do that?
Yeah. It's got a 2-minute cooldown, but yeah.
See, like, I don't know, like, how to deal with that other than using an anti-magic shield to negate the damage it does, because, I had one with 90 energy, and then Ryga had one with 90 energy, so either way, if, even if we switched those, we would have had to deal with an overload. And I don't know what would be a way to deal with that. Well, to stop the overloads, you have to make it so they don't hit. Well, you can't really stop them. That's the problem. They're inevitably gonna happen. They all just like they generate energy when they're together. So the two that I have, they're basically gonna be keep generating energy. And then the one that Ryga has, they're not gonna generate energy, but they also don't lose energy. So it's kind of hard to, to avoid having an overload. So no matter what, they're gonna overload.
If you call out overload, I can ice block to negate the damage.
Alright, let's give it another try. Everyone was doing really good that time, so I think it was just on my part. I needed to figure out how to deal with the overload. And if we can't dodge an overload, Fexios will have to put down an anti-magic shield zone, and everyone will have to stack on him. I'll mark him as star. So Flexios, if we have to deal with an overload, if you can, just put down an anti-magic shield zone where you think people won't be standing and stuff or whatever, and then everybody has to stack on Flexios.
Alright.
I think that could work.
An overload happens when their bar fills all the way up, correct?
Yeah. I mean, that'll only happen, like, for the energy bars, we're supposed to get the one that's petrifying to overload. So, I mean, if you see one that's not petrifying, and I'll try my best to call it out, and the overload bar is almost full, then we need to be in an anti-magic shield for that one.
Okay.
I'll try my best to call it out for you.
Thank you.
Alright, you guys ready?
1 second. Sorry, everyone.
No problem, I'll do another ready check. Alright. Ready, Roger? Let's pull. Alright, Ryder, can you taunt Jade? Alright, Ryga, can you taunt Amethyst? I'll taunt Jade. There's gonna be an overload incoming soon. Ryga, can you taunt Cobalt? I'll taunt Amethyst. Good job. Alright, Righty, can you taunt Amethyst? I'll taunt Cobalt. Can everyone stack on Star and put down the anti-magic shield? Oh dang.
It's got another 30 seconds.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Man.
Wow. Oh fuck. Those overloads, I don't know how to deal with those overloads. I don't know how to prevent them.
That's really the only thing healing us at this point. That's it.
I know. Whoa.
You chance someone with a mammoth can post up outside so I can repair?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you.
Mine doesn't have repairs. It's just a PvP one. Who is the one that had the... Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is everyone done with the mammoth?
All done.
What? Yeah, mine too.
Well, what we could try doing is we can just taunt more and more. So we can stop them from trying to generate so much.
So it seems like the overload's killed you.
Yeah, it's really the overlords at this... I mean, the overlords. I don't know what... I mean, like, we have this guide up and there's no guides at all that tell me anything about the overlords, and the overlords. No, I don't know. There's every guy that's saying, and nothing gives me anything on the overloads.
Alright, pretty much the dogs gain energy by being within 16 yards of each other, yeah. And then the tanks want to make sure that the one with the most energy that isn't the petrifying is on the up tank at all times, with the most energy. 30% between each stone guard. Have at least 30% between each stone guard. That's in case the explosion goes off, because you're eventually going to hit an explosion after they build up in energy anyway. So the problem that you're having probably right now is that all your DPS is probably not hitting the same one. So energy is probably going up on both of them, and you're probably reaching a double overload. That's what I would suspect. because you can actually go a little bit. You seem like you're getting about 25-30%, and it seems like the overload's killing you because you're reaching a double overload before you're hitting about 50%.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We keep getting like, yeah.
I would tell everybody to just ignore their bar on the bottom, because they ain't doing fire chains or anything like that, and just worry about DPS in the 2 inside the stack. And then either you or somebody else, whoever make your caller, make sure they're calling out what's quelling to be on. That way everybody's on the same one, that way the stacks isn't getting spread out. That might help you on an overload, but eventually one is going to go off, and your healers just got to, you just got to buy your healers enough time to top everybody off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's mostly on your tanks and healers this fight. It's not really DPS oriented. Of course, DPS is very important, but it's mostly on tanks. Once the tanks get that rotation of the dogs down, back and forth, you'll be acing this boss in no time.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like everything else is fine, but I'm still trying to figure out how to juggle the overloads and stuff. I think if we keep getting it, we can get it.
After you swap one out, I would instantly go on the dog that's there. And then when you swap that dog out, instantly go on the dog that's there again, which should be probably Amethyst at that time, after hitting all 3. That way you're not hitting an overload with a Petrified at any time. Too much StarCraft, right?
I know.
I was just waiting for it.
Overlords. I'm just gonna call them overlords. It's just really easier to say.
Okie dokie, I'm back.
That was helpful. I agree that we need to call out which to DPS specifically.
Yeah. I'll try my best to call that out too, so.
I really feel like I should just switch to heals. I'm trying to like throw renews on people when the healers are struggling already, so.
Well, if you want to try it, go for it, yeah.
Isn't that what you did last time too?
Mm-hmm. Holy power.
Oh, okay. Well, one more thing, as I was saying about Petrify, when you get down to 30%, 2 of them are going to have 30%, right? And one of them is going to have 0%. You want to put the 0% with the double take, with the one taking the 2, and you want both takes taking a 30% mob. That should help you a lot as well. One should be petrified. One should be petrifying, so as long as you watch that, when they start getting low, it should be alright. You don't want the petrify to go off before the other explosion. You gotta kind of time it so the petrify always goes off afterwards, so it kind of nullifies the damage a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Alright. We're gonna ready, right? Waggle, waggle, waggle. Ready, right? Alright, let's pull. Alright, it's gonna be Amethyst, so can you taunt Jade and I'll taunt Amethyst? There's gonna be an overlay.
Pre-heals down.
Alright, hold on one sec.
Yeah, nobody called out which one to DPS.
So my husband says to have all the DPS stack on the stairs and kind of trail behind the tank. Act like you're getting fire chains. That should prevent cobalts from spawning in front of your tank.
You know, I'm really surprised that there's no one on the thing. There's no one. I don't know. This is Santorin right now.
Freak COs have left the server.
Imagine being able to listen to AfterHours.fm everywhere, anywhere, worldwide.
Soof, did you get to read all that I typed?
You can.
Yeah, I'm still reading it.
Download your app now
from www.ah.fm. After Hours FM, the best in trance and progressive.
What's up, everybody? This is Marcus Schultz on the After Hours FM.
Stream origin detected. Requesting access to terminal. Digital sequence activated. Global DJ broadcast. Now streaming.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Global DJ broadcast. I am Marcus Schultz. Coming up on today's broadcast, a fresh 2-hour studio mix for you, featuring lots of your favorites and requests. We're going to start off nice and deep, and then build things up as we go. Lock yourselves in for the next 2 hours, the Global DJ broadcast, with me, Marcus Schultz.
Right now, you are in the mix with Marcus Schultz. Marcus Schultz. Global DJ broadcast. 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 Send us a message on Twitter and be sure to use the hashtag GDJB.
Because one DPS left, he better not be done. I drank another.
Well, if you guys want to try and find another, DPS real quick, I don't think Flexios is going to come back.
Who? Oh, never mind.